She yearned for the independence that came with turning 18, a chance to step out from under the watchful and increasingly suffocating gaze of her father. He was a man who presented a facade of concern, a protective shield that masked a sinister intent. What were the whispers in her heart? The subtle unease that hinted at the darkness to come. What were the fleeting moments of doubt, brushed aside in the naive belief that a father's love could never betray? Then came the day that shattered her world. Under the guise of a simple request, a need for assistance in the depths of the cellar, he lured her into a carefully constructed trap. A space he had meticulously prepared, a soundproof prison beneath their very feet. The moment the door slammed shut, the key turned, was the moment her life became a nightmare. The initial shock, the disbelief, the rising panic. What must those first moments have been like, trapped in the cold, concrete reality of her father's betrayal? The cellar became her world, a stark and unforgiving landscape where time lost all meaning. It was a place where she was subjected to unspeakable horrors, where her body and mind were violated, where her spirit was slowly eroded. How does a person endure such prolonged, systematic abuse? How does the human mind cope with the constant barrage of terror and degradation? It's a question that haunts us, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, even in the face of unimaginable suffering. And then the unthinkable. Children born not of love, but of violation. How does a mother nurture life in such a desolate environment? How does she shield her children from the darkness that surrounds them, from the truth of their own origins? These children, raised in the shadows, knowing no other world, their existence a testament to the depths of human depravity. What were their first words, their first steps, taken in the confines of their underground prison? Meanwhile, above ground, a facade of normalcy was maintained. The father, a master manipulator, crafted a web of lies, convincing his wife and other children that their daughter had simply run away. How could he look them in the eyes, knowing the unspeakable truth he concealed? How could they live under the same roof, oblivious to the horror that lurked beneath them? Were there subtle clues, fleeting inconsistencies, that went unnoticed, dismissed as mere quirks of a troubled man? As time passed, cracks began to appear in the carefully constructed narrative. A mother's intuition, the nagging feeling that something was amiss, began to gnaw at her. Small details, inconsistencies in stories, a growing sense of unease. These were the seeds of doubt that would eventually blossom into a terrifying truth. When did the first flicker of suspicion ignite in her heart? What were the moments that made her question everything she thought she knew? The unraveling began with the child's illness, a medical emergency that forced the father to seek help. The outside world, with its doctors and hospitals, became an unwelcome intrusion, a threat to his carefully guarded secret. Questions were asked, suspicions arose, and the wheels of justice began to turn. What were the first questions asked by the doctors that started the chain of events that lead to the truth? The moment of revelation, when the truth finally surfaced, must have been a seismic shift, a shattering of illusions. The mother, confronted with the reality of her husband's monstrous acts. The children, rescued from their underground prison. What were their first moments of freedom like? What were the first rays of sunlight like on their skin? How does a community reconcile with the fact that such horror could exist within its midst? The aftermath is a long and arduous journey of healing, a process of piecing together shattered lives. The psychological scars the trauma endured will forever leave their mark. How does one rebuild a life after such profound betrayal? How does one learn to trust again, to feel safe in a world that has proven so treacherous? The story is a stark reminder of the darkness that can lurk within the human heart, but also a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, its ability to endure, to survive, and to find hope even in the deepest shadows. What questions does this story raise for you? Leave a comment below with your thoughts. And if you found this video disturbing, please share it to raise awareness. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more in-depth reviews and film explanations. Share this video with anyone who needs to hear it.